And hello, everybody! Welcome to tonight's episode of Revenants Wake, where we are going to be jumping straight into a combat scenario after a little bit of a moment with Rosa last week. So gotta love it there. But with that, let's go and dive into tonight's session. When last we left our heroes, our party in the city of Arkenbridge, having uncovered the trap laid by the spider and the cult of the Withering Oblivion, managed to free the spider, potentially, though the battle for his soul still lingers. Amethyst managed to make her way out of the city, though during the night, Gideon was visited by one of his former party members in a almost physical apparition, where the halfling companion informed him that it was not his fault, and to let it go, and things of that nature. The following day, after much debate, the party went to the Arcane Tower on the outskirts of Arkenbridge. And with much struggling, eventually managed to make their way inside the tower. Specifically, the very top of it, by breaking through one of the windows. From there, with investigations revealing that this mage, known as Orson here, Gideon knew this person by another name, as Thallus, and was the very mage that hired his former group, and was doing various experimentations, specifically on soul gems, to try and capture souls, to eventually become a lich, and to run experiments in hopes of avoiding becoming a bone claw. After these various revelations and finding out various cities in which he did experiments on, Arkenbridge being one of them, as well as Horrordale, our party looked into the next room, seeing two strange arcane creatures holding hostage, or at least binding, a banshee that the party deduced was known as Maria. However, unfortunately, as a result of a failed stealth of Rosa looking into the room, the two structures noticed, and an alarm was sound, and with that, we pick up as the four of you are on the other side of the door, and you are looking in. The Banshee is currently still held by various arcane tendrils, seemingly to almost static in and out of reality, but has definitely locked eyes with you all, as the two arcane structures that appear to be almost made of that of lightning and bound by various metal structures are looking at your specific direction, and suddenly, as lightning surges, and at that point I need everyone to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Mark's just sending me punch and gifts.
Roll for initiative. What if you roll 4?
Glad I did the pre-roll rolls because I got all the bad ones out.
Hey!
All right, so with that,
Apparently I did.
Alize,
21.
Gideon.
2.
All right,
The natural one.
Rezavan.
23.
All right,
That was a nat 20.
Rosa.
Hey.
16.
And
No! 18. Sorry. I didn't.
Such passion.
Wait! Wait! Stop! All right, with
Was
that.
it in game? Wait.
All right.
So
So,
Pitch Perfect, the girl that talks quiet. Wait.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I forget her name.
Guys, I don't want to fight anything right now. Please don't do it.
So, as these things are coming into view, this one you just see hover, just as a dull hum, familiar sound. The hum is a familiar sound that you heard before behind the door. Moves into a specific direction. You just see it charge up its lightning bolts, almost into gauntlet form, and slam its fists together, and a lightning surges right toward you, Rosa. As you just hear a... And that is going to be a 24 to hit.
Sorry, my computer is being awful right now. I didn't hear at all what you said.
Oh, that's a 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, we need to teach Rachel D&D again.
No, it's like the fan's running, like something major's happening, but nothing is. So I'm trying to close out my mini windows. We'll see if that helps.
So as the lightning surges out, you go ahead and take, 10 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
As just the scent of burnt ozone just fills the air. And at that point, that's going to be its turn. And Revenant, you are up. Alize, you're on deck.
Okay. So, that thing just attacked her. That's not good. So yeah, I will go ahead and just out of curiosity, seeing these things, does it look like if I tried to strike them, I would get electrocuted? Like melee?
I'll say go ahead and make an, you can make an Arcana check.
Okay. 13.
It doesn't seem like it, just based upon how they're built. It seems like almost like bits of lightning are going into little bands of metal, and seems that the metal is almost absorbing and the bits of lightning.
Okay. Well, I'm going to run into here then and pull out my special dagger.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack it.
Sounds good.
That first one's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Right. And that is for 7 piercing damage.
Okay. And you specified your special dagger, correct?
Yes.
All right. All right. As you go ahead and go on up and strike into it, you feel weirdly not only just a little bit of the arcane tendrils almost slashing and tearing apart, but you feel like there is some sort of physical form beneath it that you do manage to find purchase. So you do deal damage.
Okay. I think for now, I'll pull out a dagger with my offhand and attack as my bonus action too, just to see how that works. This is a regular old dagger though.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Oh, 9.
Yeah, as you go through, the other dagger just kind of cuts right through the lightning, and you feel it kind of just mist right on through, almost like bits of lightning are striking bits of the metal and absorbing some of the blows.
Okay.
All right. That's your turn. Alize, you're up.
All right. So I could get up here and also have my short sword out and just attack the Banshee. As I'm running in, the Banshee doesn't look like it's looking at us, right?
Oh, it's aware of you all. It's like it's looking right at the door, so...
Oh, okay. All right. Doing this nervously. Does a 14 hit? I stared at that way too long.
You're good. You're hitting that other one. As you're looking, again, you're rapier goes right through. You just see bits of lightning strikes onto the blade.
Okay. Let's do. Okay, so my bonus action then I'll go and try hitting it again.
Okay.
Yeah, with the dagger.
All right.
Different. Well, apparently I'm not short sword savvy today. And 24.
As you go ahead, the first short sword misses, but the second one you manage to go, and you go and manage to find purchase. And just making sure the dagger is a regular dagger, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
D4. 8.
Okay. As you manage to strike into the dagger, you do manage to find similar purchase as Revenant did, but he feels like parts of the lightning just manages to almost resist going fully on in.
Okay.
So
sounds good.
all right. So movement, action, bonus action. That's your turn then?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
With that, as you see Maria just kind of looking at you all, she's going to go ahead and make... Okay. She, almost being compelled by the tendrils, manages to go ahead and move. And okay, so this will hit everybody. As she goes ahead and just almost with a dull look in her eyes, then suddenly her face snaps to and is alert and just... I need everyone to go ahead and make
There it is.
Constitution saving throw.
Being on the other side of the wall doesn't give us any extra cover, right?
Creatures that it can see, it can't... Gideon, actually, I would say, let's see. Gonna make sure.
Rosa's your door.
30 feet.
Adorable.
Can hear her music, so you can hear it. Definitely, you can hear it.
So it's not like any extra cover,
No.
like a quarter cover or anything. Okay.
No, unfortunately not. So with that, well, these things do have to make con saves, actually. They both succeed. So going down the line, Revenant, con save.
18.
All right. You are fine. Alize,
15.
you're good. Rosa.
11.
Okay. Gideon.
11.
Hey.
Yeah.
6.
6. As as Rosa and Gideon, as you both hear this, you're suddenly shaken to your core. As Rosa, you hear, you look out and you just suddenly are succumbed to visions of your family being tormented by the cult of Dendar. While Gideon, you get flashbacks to your old party, and you both are at 0.
Got it.
So on the flip side, Alize and Revenant, you both wind up taking only 5 points of psychic damage.
It's a good DM when you get 50% of the party.
Yep.
So, yeah, you are...
It's like, grrr.
Oh boy.
All right. And with that, that's her turn. Rosa, you are at 0 hit points. I'm going to need you to make a death saving throw.
Okay. Got it. 14. Do I add con or is it just straight roll? I forgot.
Just a flat d20, but that is a
It's
success.
just straight roll. Yeah, 14.
Yeah,
Okay.
are we saying them out loud or are we messaging the
No,
DM?
just go ahead and say them out loud. I
Sorry,
don't
Dan.
like the private roll thing. So with that, so that's one success, Rosa. So good. With that, the other creature is going to look at you, Alize. Is going to go ahead and take an attack roll, but that might miss with a 14.
Yeah, that misses.
As you go up and you see it, and you look back and you just hear two thum, on the pavement, and the other one, you look back just in time as the other one manages to punch, and it hits right in the stonework, and bits of stone go flying. That is its go. With that, Gideon, it's your turn. Go ahead and make a death saving throw for me.
Oh, that was close. Yeah. I think he was starting to like flame up a second, and then glances over to the mirror as the visions come over, and then succumbs to all that. He's at a 3 on his saving throw.
Okay, so that is a failure. All right, with that, back to the top of the order. With this other one looking back, the lightning strike is going to go ahead and try and hit strike you, Rezavin. That is going to be a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 1d. That'll be 12 point. Not. I did that math wrong. 6 points of lightning damage.
Oh, big difference.
I'm totally not panicking. Don't worry about it. With that, Resident, you're up.
Residence up. Okay. Bonus action. I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
I'm gonna run over to Rosa, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. You get 10 points back automatically because you're at 0.
Grave Cleric, that's right.
Oh,
And,
So good.
I'm just gonna be like, get Gideon and then get in here. I'm gonna close the door so nothing else hopefully can target you.
All right.
I like when it
Alize's
closes
like-
the door.
What? No.
All right.
Hey, stop!
With that,
She is
Like,
not
he
saying
missed
polite
it here.
words.
with that,
Resvin gets
yeah.
to learn the colorful language of the Fae.
I know Sylvan, so if you said anything in Sylvan,
Yeah.
I can understand what you're saying.
Yep.
with that,
Quick question: Are there
Oh, that
windows
is
on
how
this
that word
level?
is pronounced.
yeah, you guys came out of the. You came
We
in
could
through.
come in through one.
Yeah. There's left and right side. So the right side is the one that's currently still boarded up, but the left side is open.
And there wouldn't be any in the room side. It's
There's
just in the office side.
yeah, there is one on
Over
the
there as well.
on
Okay.
the room side. It's on the opposite side. So with that,
Okay.
Alize,
curious.
yeah, no worries. Alize, you're up.
Okay, so Resvin's on the other side of the door with it shut.
No,
I'm in the room with you. I closed it to protect
Oh, you're.
them.
Oh, okay.
on the
You
other
chose
side.
the door. Okay.
Yep.
She is going to do Zen. Do I want to do that? Zephyr Strike,
Okay.
and she is going to take a. Let's see. That's. Sorry, I have to read it.
You're fine. It's been a while since we've done Zephyr Strike.
It is. And you know those times where you try to read, like you're so spacey, you read and then you read and then you read and you're like, I feel like I've been here for like 5 minutes. Okay. One attack. That's right. Okay. So yeah, so she casts that. And she's going to she's just gonna, I mean, this is also out of fear dealing with this, but she's gonna go up to the Banshee with Zephyr Strike and try to just
And since you have Zephyr
eliminate
Strike,
the
you don't provoke
Yep.
an AOO, so you're fine.
Yup. And she's going to advantage. Okay, so I get to roll it twice. Okay, so I will take 24
That hits.
points. Okay. So I'm going to, that's a d6, that's a d8, and Dreadful Strike as well, putting an extra psychic into that.
Okay.
This is out of fear. Oh, that is holy. They were almost all the full numbers. 21.
And that's all magical, correct? Zephyr Strike makes the attack magical?
Yeah.
Okay. 21 damage. All right. Whew. Perfect. As you go and rush on up, and just with one mighty blow, slash right through it, you just see the body just cut briefly open. You just hear, and eventually you see almost through the just ectoplasm form back up and connect the body. And with that, it is so is that
She's gonna just say really quick,
Yep.
like, I think we should turn and run, and that's all.
all right? That's your turn then. She is up. She's gonna look down at you and just go, "Intruders must protect Thallus." And with that, she's gonna go ahead and take a strike at you with a 14. Alize.
Misses.
Right. As you see that, you see her reaching down, just, and you manage to go ahead and dodge out of the way. And that is going to go ahead and be her turn. With that, Rosa, you are up.
Okay, yeah, she's like definitely really shaken. That was really scary. So like she gets up and like blinks as like Rosa shut the door. And then she will get up and her hands are all shaking and stuff. But she does her best to summon the her starry form. It's probably very strange sight that no one else sees because he closed the door of her looking so scared and shaky, but also it's all glowy and bright. And so then that was my action, and then for my bonus action, I will cast Healing Word on me for 7, and then some of that energy goes into Gideon on the ground, and that's the part of I'm in chalice form again as per usual for 7. We got the same amount. How fun. Unless it's plus my wisdom, you might have more. Oh, plus 3, yeah, so actually it's 10 for you.
Thank you.
All right.
And you wake up to Rosa glowing, frantically going, there, like pointing to the door. Like, go get him.
What? Didn't hear anything in the.
All right. So, Gideon, you are up. All right. With that is your turn then, Rosa. All right. Perfect. With that, good turn. The other one's going to go ahead, come on up, and it's going to go ahead and try and give a punch on you, Resident, but that might miss with a 15.
That's exactly what you need.
Okay. And that will be 4 points of bludgeoning lightning damage as it goes ahead and strikes down. So, all right, that is its turn. And Gideon, you are up.
Gideon just kind of like waking up and still like half seeing the visions and half like being pulled back into it by hearing Rosa's calm yells at him. He's kind of like getting to his knees and kind of like holding himself up shakily, but almost like instinctively because he still feels cold. He'll pull up his hand where like that rose flame appears and try and push it into his chest where like it feels cold and there's like no flame that he can pull upon. And I'll cast Cure Wounds as I push that in to myself. For I don't have a D8. Where's my D8? For 8 points. As kind of it bursts through a bit, and he'll slowly get up and be like, "Well, that's not how I pictured that starting." And I will. Shoot, he's reckless. He's gonna rage as he just kind of stands up, grabbing his glaive, just doing his normal thing. He'll just start walking past Rosa and be like, "That's good form we got there. That's new." And just takes the door and he'll open it up.
Okay.
And he'll get to 10. I think we'll go this way and end up here on the other side. It's kind of
so if you were,
flames kind of feeling it's gonna win.
just a reminder, if you were prone,
Oh, I was down. Yeah.
so you only have 15
Half movement, that's right.
No, you're good. You were about right here, so you you were there, so you have 15 feet.
That'll change things then. I'm not gonna rage. I'm gonna walk up and just kind of like put my hand up against the door, still that it's closed. I'll take my potion.
Okay.
Since I'm not gonna be any help in battle right now. So sorry, forgot about that.
No, you're good.
So that is my turn.
All right. So the one's going to go ahead back to the top of the order. It's going to go ahead and go. It's going to go ahead and try and get punch on you, Alize, and that's going to be a modified 20 to hit.
Yep.
For 8 points of lightning damage as it goes and strikes down.
I'm electric.
And with that, Rezamin, you are up.
All right. He'll just look at Alize and say, "I think we can take care of this." And he will fizzle away into mist and then appear on the other side with the blessing of the Raven Queen. And then he will then use his action to do his path to the grave on the Banshee. So this dark shadow kind of goes down around him and rises up and kind of wraps itself around the Banshee. And he'll just look to Alize and say, "Take care of it."
All right. So as the
I
shadow,
thought you said Pacific Raid.
Yep, that's what I said.
the actual sequel to Pacific Rim. All right, with that, that's your turn then, Rezamin. At that point, Alize, you are up.
Okay.
As you just
You're
see
trying to
this,
raise you. Okay.
as you just see this shadow enveloping Maria.
Okay. Alize she looks the picture of fear, but tries to steel herself. Let's see. It's not an advantage on every strike you do, right? It's just the once. Yeah, once before the spell ends. Okay. So, that's fine.
But I'm flanking with you, so.
Yep.
But you are flanking, so. Okay. Twin numbers. 24 still.
That hits.
And I am going to be doing
And Path to the Grave.
Dreadful Strikes as well.
Path to the Grave basically gives vulnerability, correct?
If whatever she rolls, double it.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm actually going to do my last Zephyr Strike on this.
All right.
Again, out of fear. So I will put that extra D8 to good use. Woo! Okay. That's 10. $22.
And is that doubled?
No.
So then it's 44.
Just all
Heck
this
yeah.
fey energy coalescing with the shadows
Yeah.
and mixing.
Yeah, as almost like this weird psychic energy just pulsating off of Alizé's blade. This energy that is like ripping through the various bits of reality goes and it combines with the shadows. And as it goes through, you manage to find purchase with Maria, and as it goes and strikes, you see burns almost emerging as elements of the shadow from the eyes of the grave start to wrap and grab at Maria and start to almost pull her down, and she is defeated. As you just hear a no, Thrall or Thallus. Wow, Thrall hasn't been relevant in months. So no, Thallus.
I was like, it just became a triangle.
It just became a triangle. But no, Thallus must protect. And with that, she is gone.
Okay.
President will just nod
And-
to her.
Sheesh.
She'll nod, and then, she's going to draw, because I still have the movement. She's away from the door.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna draw, hopefully, the attention to come over here of the two automatons,
Mhm.
or the two machine things, and get him away from the door.
Perfect. So, excellent turn with that. Rosa, you are up.
Okay. So the door's open now?
It's Gideon.
Or no?
Don't.
Gideon, you were holding up
Not yet.
against it. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like leaning up against the wall, like right at the door, so it's not quite open yet.
Was he waiting? Sorry, I might have missed that.
I was going to go through, but I didn't have enough movement, so now I'm resting up against it because I didn't have the movement to go through. So he's just taking a potion right before he's going through.
Oh, okay. Got it. I'll try, if he'll move, I'll try and slip in.
Yeah, he's not in your way.
Let me move. Okay. Just like here.
Yeah.
How do the two look as I'm watching this?
Make a medicine check to see.
22.
How are you guys looking?
I'm about to die. No, I'm fine.
I'm
I'm
above
over half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. So she like it probably like pokes her head in expecting to see like mass chaos and really bloody both of them, but they seem fine, so she kind of goes, "Oh," and then she'll just heal herself and Gideon again. So, I'll do another healing word on myself. 7 again. Oh no, 6. And then Gideon gets max 12 or 11.
Sure.
11.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, I keep her wisdom modifier. I keep thinking is 4, and it's not. It's 3. So that's why I keep being off by 1 as I add 4 in by accident.
All right.
That's my turn.
Perfect. As the first one is then up, you just see, let's see, you see it charge on up, and then it makes a, it slams its knuckles together. It's going to go ahead and make an attack roll, but that is going to miss with a 10 as you see the arc of lightning coming right at you, Alize. You manage to duck out of the way as it hits the stone right behind you. Bits of cobblestone go flying and just collide on the ground beneath you. And with that, it's going to go ahead and actually move this direction. Rezavan, you are up.
Okay. So he fully reemerges now after his teleportation. And then I'm going to cast Bane on the two of them. So I need to make charisma saves from both of them.
Okay. Number 1 rolls a 17. Number 2 rolls a 12.
All right, they both succeed.
So as you go ahead and reach out, something about them is not able to fully connect as they just both kind of and look right at you.
Cool.
Both of them succeed? Even 11?
It's 12.
12 succeeds.
Okay. Heard it wrong.
Resident does not have high wisdom. He has high con and dex.
That's so funny.
Got enough to get that multi-class.
Can I move kind of behind the curtains and take the hide action? Is there like a hide bonus action? Is there space there? Okay,
Oh, plenty
I'll
of
do
space. All right. Go ahead and...
Just want to make sure the environment allows it. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make a hide check.
So 24 is my stealth.
Perfect. You believe you are hidden. I was kind of hoping someone was going to try and use the curtain to their advantage. All right.
Uh-oh. The curtain of smothering. Here we go.
Exactly.
It's the rug. That's the mimic.
Exactly. Aliza, you're up.
Okay. She is going to... So she still has all her movement speed, but she's going to go and try to strike this thing first with the short sword. 21?
That hits.
Okay. For 10.
Okay.
Still up.
Yes, it is.
Okay. She's gonna go in with her dagger. Then natural 20 on the dagger. It's always the bonus
Let's
actions.
go, girl.
Meikai was the same with her backhand, you know. All right. So that is, I'm rolling a lot of 4s on d4s. So that's 8. Yes. 8 doubled 16.
Okay.
And
It is still up
then
again.
she's gonna.
As I say again, as you hit
Okay.
with the dagger, it does do a lot of damage, but it is still up. But as you do strike it with those 2 blows, you do see it kind of fading almost in and out as lightning is starting to get weaker and weaker.
Okay. Instead of being up here, I'm actually gonna move here, so that hopefully Gideon is up. I'm assuming so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or Rosa or Rezavan can get in position to flank. So
Perfect.
she's moving there.
And speaking of Rosa, you're up.
Okay.
Did I go between Rosa's last turn?
No, you did not. Somehow. No, you
No.
did not. We'll have you go twice.
Okay.
Huh.
I was like, she just did something, right?
Yeah, what about me?
I really need to get a new app.
Um, that's so funny.
It occasionally likes to glitch and miss people.
Is there one that looks worse than the other?
Just by looking, it seems like just that Alize did a number on the one that's right in front of you.
Okay. I'll direct. I'm gonna try. So it seems a little easier because these are like machine things, right?
Kind of. They look like they're more made of like arcane
Uh-huh.
energy. They looks like they're not so much constructs, but they are definitely made of arcane energy. There's like somewhere in between.
Okay. She doesn't. She starts like aiming her shining lights in a guiding bolt towards the one that's not by Alize.
Okay.
She doesn't seem to look quite as hesitant because this is not a real, like, it doesn't seem like this is like a being.
Right.
So it helps, But she still probably misses because she's just not an attack girl with a 9.
Yeah. Again, the nerves of just going unconscious and all that kind of stuff. Hands are still shaking, and the bolt just goes a little bit wide, and it connects with the stone behind you, or behind it, I should say.
Yeah. That's it.
All right. The one that's right in front of you, Alize, it's going to go ahead and going to make a slam attack on you. And that's going to miss with a 7. As it just goes a little bit wide as it seems to be losing a bit of its momentum and energy and just slams right into the wall right next to you. It's turn. Gideon, you're up. And we'll have you just go twice.
Okie dokie. Yeah, this time I'll rage.
Yep.
As the flames start coming up. He kind of pushes the mirror the other way so he doesn't see himself or anything. As he'll come through into the room here. Weird question for you. I just off the wall ideas. I don't think it'll make quite a difference. But you're saying that they're more arcane energy and not constructs. Will they still take fall damage?
Let's see. I'm gonna look at their creature type. The type I gave them.
Or like would I know that? I
you-
guess that's meta.
I'll say go ahead and make an Arcana check to see if you would even comprehend that.
Well, I'm not that stupid. No, I'm just kidding. Is it Arcana?
Yeah,
13.
possibly.
Not quite sure either way. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll walk in, see the Banshee going, and be like, well, shoot, I missed my cross-examination. That's all right. This guy looks shockingly weak anyway. And with his punzo out of the way, he'll grab his glaive and swing it down, finally able to join in a fight. With advantage.
Yep.
That's going to be 21 to hit.
That hits.
So it'll be 9 on the magical glaive. So that's rage and +1, yeah. And then, oh, nice. 7 points of. I always get this backwards. Radiant damage. Yeah, radiant damage.
So 16 damage total.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. As you go ahead and strike on through and radiant energy surging from the glaive, you manage to go ahead and cut the creature right in half as lightning just goes ahead and does a little bit of a discharge as it goes on out, and you see a little. And I'm going to need Alize and Gideon to go ahead and make dexterity saving throws.
I was just thinking about this.
Now I roll well. 22.
Okay.
21.
All right, you both manage to see the bolt burst on out, and you both do take a little bit of damage, but you only take 5 points of lightning damage. Right, and it is gone.
Perfect. And then I go again.
Yep, go ahead. This is your turn. The turn that would have been happening right now, then go ahead and we'll go from there. So you have your movement and everything else.
Cool. I will run out 5, 10, 15, kind of jumping up here onto the table.
Yep.
He'll go Super Saiyan as he'll a bonus action go Radiant Consumption, kind of releasing his anger and grief a bit. He's gonna try and Sparta kick the guy out the window.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check versus their acrobatics.
Uh, 19.
19. As you go ahead and manage to do so, you do go ahead and kick it. As suddenly, weirdly, you do find purchase again on a body, and it goes flying on through, and you kick it with enough force that it goes connects with the wood that's boarding up, managing to break through it as it goes, but it is currently hovering on the outside. But since it broke through, it does take damage, and it takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Well, that's new. I didn't know they did that. Sorry.
To quote a really bad line, they fly now.
I'll just move forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll go here, which will give him the 2 points of necrotic damage at the end of my turn.
All right. So is that your turn then?
Yeah.
All right. I'll take the 2 points of necrotic. All right. Let's see. That's that one. All right. He is up, looking at you. He's going to go ahead and again slam his fists together. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
Yep.
Right. And that'll be 4 points of lightning damage as it comes flying right through. And it's going to go ahead and move on it back into the room. And with that, Rezavan, you are up. You are currently hidden.
Okay. I'm just gonna whip open the curtain, and I'm gonna move and dash to actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I can get here. I don't need to dash. To get to there, and I'm going to go ahead and attack him with my special dagger.
Perfect. I pictured just like a straight up anime moment. There's a surprise! Right?
Surprise.
Fair enough. Go ahead and make your with advantage. That's fair.
Calm
Go ahead
down,
and make it.
Rezavan. Whoa.
Go ahead and make it. This will be with advantage since you were hidden.
All right. That is going to be a 16.
That hits. Ooh.
All right. So D4 and D6.
Yeah,
11 piercing.
Okay. It is still up, but as you go and strike it again, you see the bands of lightning starting to weaken on it.
I think, yeah, I'll pull up my second dagger too and just attack it with that.
Okay.
15.
15. All right. As you go ahead and strike it the second time, again, the lightning seems to almost grab onto the blade and prevent it from going any further. So,
All right.
all right. With that, Alize, you are up.
Okay. She is going to be speedy and come up here and try to get with a short sword.
You do have advantage because it is being flanked by 3 different people.
That's true. Yep. A little roulette wheel of who are we flanking with? Okay, so favored foe.
Okay.
This tastes like Pop Rocks.
Has a bit of an iron taste to it.
Okay, so that's gonna be a D4.
Mhm.
And then I got a 20 on the hit.
That hits.
We're mathing. Okay. And then Dreadful Strikes on it. So that's 2 extra D4 plus my D6. Because neither one say that it's a bonus action. It just says once
Correct.
per turn. So.
Yep.
Okay. 15.
15 damage. All right. As you go ahead and then with your short sword again strike and you cut the creature right in half as it starts to separate. Lightning charges begin to
Brace yourself.
go out, and at that point it bursts again. And with that, I'm going to need Alize, Revenant, and Gideon, all 3 of you, to make dexterity saving throws.
Come on. 7.
Okay.
Oh,
That's with advantage too.
Oh,
oh
man.
gosh.
Right. So 7 Revenant.
Low.
23.
Right. Alize.
14.
All right. So as you strikes on out, Revenant and Alize, you manage to go ahead and dodge out of the way, but some lightning still strikes you as you take 5 points of lightning damage. And Gideon, you get hit and you take 10 points of lightning damage. All right. And it is dead, or as dead as it can be, as the battlefield comes back to a calm.
Are you okay, Gideon?
Sure. Just sits on the couch as like the skeleton is slowly being reformed from burning.
Rosa also, I was literally about to narrate this, so this is funny, but Rosa just like sinks against the wall and just like sits there like there's probably some tears down her face and she's just kind of watching.
Yeah. Alize's gonna rush up. Seeing Gideon get on the couch, she's gonna rush up. This is like the most mom channeling. And she is also just straight up crying. Just absolutely. And she's just gonna look over Rosa and be like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Gideon, are you okay?" And she's just, yeah, it's panic. It's
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think that would throw her off. Like she was crying, and then seeing that, she just stops crying.
Uno reverse
Yeah,
card.
like, what? Yeah, it worked. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. Yeah, it just was really bad. Like, you know.
yeah.
Are you okay?
I hate those banshees. I've had to face a couple of them. I know what it's like to hear that scream and just fall into a void.
Yeah, it was bad.
I'm glad you and Gideon are okay.
Good job. Yeah, it's okay. I'm glad you guys killed it.
I'm surprised we did. Revenant, you seemed really sure of yourself in that.
Well, I thought we could take care of it. And we did.
We did.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I was so loud. Like, I wish I was quieter, but I just don't know what happens. Just like, there's too many things to keep track of, and I'm pretty sure with my staff, I'm always holding on to it, and I should drop it when I'm trying to sing, and I don't. Instead, I just hold on to it. It knocks into everything. It's
Rosa, it's
so
all right.
ridiculous.
We are okay.
I was going to make a lot of noise anyway, so we
okay.
weren't really going to stealth too much longer. I was about ready to flip the table.
The angles of this room,
Okay.
there's not really many places to hide other than those curtains Resident you popped out of.
So is she gone? We all
Yeah,
gone
what
or what?
happened?
We slashed through her, and she disappeared. I don't know if you were trying to talk to her or anything, Resident, and I'm sorry that we didn't get to speak beforehand if that was your intention. Banshees, I don't even know if it's even possible to really try to talk to them cohesively.
He was only saying she wanted to protect Thallus. It did not seem like there was much else there. And she was hurting people.
Well, seems like these energy constructs were keeping her here. I'll start looking over near the fireplace, see if there's anything. Or not the fireplace, whatever she was near.
She was near
Look around to see if there's anything.
Yeah, she was near the bookcase.
Just kind of look around to see if there's any clues or more journals or just anything that would, give more information on.
Yeah, go ahead and make
what's going on.
a perception check.
Surprisingly, 18.
All right. As you go ahead and examine and look on over, you find a lot of books similar to what you found at the front in the front office, relating to various studies of the arcane and monstrosities. Much of the arcane books are relating to that of the nature of necromancy itself.
As he's going through the books, any monstrosities or something that feels like manipulating the natural order, he's literally just taking books and like flying them off the bookshelf. And then the ones for necromancy, he's just kind of keeping it in a nice pile for Rezavan over on the side.
Fair enough. With that, you don't really find much else. Also, oh wait, with you said 19, correct? Just double checking. I wrote everything.
18.
18. Still, with an 18, you are actually able to go around and look, and you do manage to find, like, on the very bottom portion, there does appear to be a area where you could potentially pop out the bottom shelf, to reveal a secret compartment. Right?
He's just gonna break the whole shelf.
You are strong enough. You don't need to make an athletics roll. You're just able to go ahead and break through it. And as you go ahead and manage to do so, real quick, you do manage to find what looks to be about 20 gold pieces. A regular potion of healing.
Oh.
Are we doing party inventory? I'm trying to remember what we're doing. Going.
No,
We've never
Just
done
individual. Okay.
just doing our own thing. Mhm.
So 5 each then, real quick. You guys want to add it?
Sure.
that. Sure.
He's not deaf. There's no tax.
Yeah. And
Oh my gosh.
as you as you begin to go ahead and look, you then find a text, or at least a tome of sorts, leather bound, brown leather, but bits of like lined in almost black. And on the cover, you see a familiar symbol. It is a triangle with a skull in the center. And you've seen that before, and you recognize that as a symbol of Miracle.
Huh. Found another book.
Do I see that symbol?
Yeah, what is it?
Since he pointed it out, yes, you are able to see that it's the symbol of Miracle. All of you you've all seen it before and are able to recognize it.
That is bad.
I think maybe it's his notes on Lichdom, actually.
Probably. I'm not really surprised to find those here.
Not trying to meta either. Can I roll to know if like I would understand Lichdom and phylacteries?
Yeah. Well, you were able to find out information from last week regarding that phylacteries store one's soul.
Okay.
That's
We did pull that up as well. Okay.
Yeah, you managed to. That was part of the things of what creates a bone claw, is the failure to separate one's soul to a phylactery.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. I didn't want to meta that part.
No, you're good.
Really want to figure out if he has any notes or ties to what he was planning on his phylactery for, or if he made one. I can't imagine he'd be far away from his wife if she was still here.
Well, that's what's interesting. Like Resident said, she keep. Yep.
Once you're done, I'll say something. Go.
Oh, okay. She kept saying his name. That was it.
Still downstairs.
Being history of janitorial work, do I notice if this place looks like it's been lived in recently? Like, is there dust on stuff?
Go ahead.
Anything that would be of note?
Go ahead and make a perception check. I'm half tempted to rename your background to janitor.
That would be so good.
It's so dagger heart.
I'm half tempted to just give you like a janitor background.
16.
16. As you're examining, looking around, there's actually a lot more dust gathered in various places, which normally would indicate that it hasn't really necessarily been cleaned. And especially given how scattered a lot of the notes are, it seems that given how meticulous a lot of the stuff have been organized thus far, usually that's indicative of someone who would want to keep things in pristine condition. So,
yeah. And
given warning, what you've heard about him before, that he has not been in town recently and gave warnings like the sword and stuff about people approaching, you gather that he hasn't probably been around for a while.
Yeah. I do not think anybody has been here for a long time.
What? So why? Because in that journal of his, he seemed to really be motivated for this Maria. And now she's just here and he hasn't visited her.
Something went wrong.
I mean, I'm not sure.
Do you know what those electric things were? Why are those here? What were they doing?
Do I know anything about them?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
We saw one at the shop when we picked up Gideon's weapon, right?
This one was different.
Different, but is that a common occurrence?
Not a common occurrence. They are different, and they're different in a lot of ways. So we'll see what Rosa rolls.
That's fine.
16.
So with that, they seemed like definitely created creatures, but with the arcane nature and almost lightning bits to them, they seem to be more akin to elementals than they do constructs. It seems like this is a creature that was potentially either summoned or made in a lab of sorts as a kind of servant and meant to be guardian. You would know them as arcane holds is what they are called.
Would I kind of understand what they might have been doing to Maria?
based upon the fact that they were having tendrils reaching out to her, it seems like they were almost holding her in place and trying to keep her here. So that
Okay.
potentially even just up on this floor so she wouldn't wander around the tower.
Okay. So I'm not like an expert on these or anything, but I think these are called arcane holds. They're like created little creature things that are supposed to do what the creator says. So it kind of seems like they were holding Maria here in this room. That was kind of like their purpose. So he wanted her here. I mean, maybe if he is trying to be
breathing.
immortal or whatever, what's 100 years or however long to see her, or decades?
Yeah.
Or he's a
Yes.
coward that can't let go when someone passes away. He was grieving.
That.
Turned to dark magic.
Maybe. Not that he was afraid of her necessarily, but more he just wanted to hold her here. Gave her a promise. Gave her these guards. And left. I mean, more of a hindrance than a help.
Yeah, but here's the like incredibly awkward thing is you're so on his radar now. Because if Maria was like if he had plans for her, if he loved her, we just ended her. She's gone.
Good. I want to be on his
So
radar.
there's going to be retribution, I'm sure.
If
And it's
he
not going to be pretty.
If he follows that god, then he will have a fight with me too.
You always say the right things, Resident.
We're on each other's lists.
I'm just saying, prepare yourself. It's probably going to get ugly.
Yeah.
Already been prepared for that. Hope you guys are.
I think there is a lot of ugly things that are in this world. But we can try to make it more beautiful.
I agree.
I'm not disagreeing with that sentiment, but I also think that I'm still here to help everybody. I'm still dedicated to that task. But I also want to make sure that one, it's not just us, and we can find people to trust. We've been able to find that, and that we're not the only ones. Two, there's a limit of how much burden you put on your shoulders versus how much you can actually carry.
I mean, yeah, I think all I'm saying is just we probably took away one of his most valuable motivations. So whatever retribution happens, it will probably be personalized if he knows who did it. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we shouldn't help.
No, I get it. Thank you.
Followers of that god already took away everything from me.
Yeah.
And we'll keep getting back at him.
All right.
I
Let's
wonder
clear
if
the room.
I wonder if the Harpers know about him at all. Like, is he on anybody's radar, or has he been kind of doing this in secret and no one knows?
Good question.
I mean, the
I feel like
fact
he's
that this
operating
tower
with
hasn't
alter
already been...
egos and
Yeah. Nobody's been
That's-
here. If they knew here, if the Harpers even ken a sliver that this was happening,
Yeah, they would have.
this would have
They
been
would have
cleared
checked
out.
out the tower. That's true. I mean, they might not
And
know
there's
of
force fields.
What if-
his. Might not know of this, but they might have known him of it, like she said, of an alter ego, other actions that they're not aware is attributed to Thallus.
Well, what I mean, people were kind of like marketing this tower as like a quirky destination, not really anything serious. I mean, you could get yourself killed, sort of thing, but like in a quirky way, not in a
Yeah, that's just what wizards do.
dangerous lich way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Mhm,
So
mhm. It's a good cover.
Take a
And
summer
honestly,
vacation to the Crooked Tower for artifact hunting and ghost hunting.
that's what. Yeah, I mean, it's like a whole thing.
Raw electric lichdom. Yeah, I got you.
I think it's a good idea to keep perusing this tower.
Yeah. I want to clear this out. For
We
both
will clear
clues
this out.
and
Make it
gotta
safe.
make sure there's a phylactery here.
Go back to town. Talk to the town's guard. Talk to the temples. Whoever. Have them assemble a party and they can come investigate further if they want. But then we keep going on our own tasks.
Perfect. Well, you guys have better
To the
sights than me.
swamp
I
and all
got
that.
really lucky I found this, to be honest. Can you guys check the rest of the room for me?
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, we were about to literally turn around and walk away, and this is a pretty big piece of your whole thing. So
Sometimes you just gotta follow the
I
hoods.
can look. Oh.
That Hutzpah almost got you killed by a banshee.
No. Wow, friends.
I'll look around and see if there's anything notable in this room.
Sure. Go ahead and make a excuse me. Anyone who's looking, go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception. Natural 20 plus 5. 25.
Okay. 25.
11.
Gideon's like
19.
looking under carpets now. He's got his one good spot, and that's it.
Fair enough. All right. So, as you all are examining and looking around the room, Rosa, you kind of look through various notes, and you do find that there are some notes in the kind of like the end table and shelf area, excuse me, that seem to note things about like wild magic zones. So,
Nice.
that you're able to pick up that they seem to be very hard to find and to locate, but he believes that there might be one potentially near Westgate. So with a
That's where I used to live. Okay.
Yeah. So with a 19
Can you
and
tell the rest of us that too?
I'll say, yeah.
So, with a 19 and 25 for Alize and Rezavan, again, you're able to find general information about that. What looks to be, he has additional notes about sundering shards. He seems to be also be on the lookout for that. And he believes he has tracked down one that is dedicated potentially to Siloon. He believes that the clerics of Mistra are protecting it, or at least potentially protecting its location within also Westgate, which is what leads him to believe that there might be a wild magic zone nearby.
Oh, sorry. What they
I'm
say he was
sorry.
protecting?
Yeah. Sundering Stone?
He believes he was looking into a Sundering Stone. He was examining a Sundering Stone. He believes that they are protecting one, potentially dedicated to Siloon.
So yeah, I just want Sundering Stone,
Okay.
Sundering Shard.
dedicated to Sundering Shard, sorry.
Yeah.
But protected by the clerics of Mistra.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Cool.
But not saloon. Why did you say saloon then?
Because it's the shard is dedicated to Siloon.
So Sundering Shard
Not
of
Salooning.
Saloon, protected by
So-
Mistra's people.
Siloon the god Saloon the god. It's the
Yeah.
Sundering Shards dedicated to Saloon the god, but being protected by the clerics of Mistra.
Oh, okay. I think especially because we have a character named Siloon, and I know wasn't she a daughter of Mistra?
Yes.
So then I went down that line of thinking. It
Yes.
got confusing very
Thank you,
quickly.
D&D.
Yeah. Blame.
Yeah, come on. Hey, Rune, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Do we have a tea
You're
party with
confusing
Saloon,
us.
Saloon, and Saloon?
Yeah. So, because the moon is also called Saloon. I've gone on this rant before, but
No.
so with that, but that's what you're able to deduce is why he believes that there might be a wild magic zone nearby. Beyond that, I'll say with the 25 Alizé, as you're examining, you do kind of look again, kind of through the notes. He does have some notes on regarding phylacteries and how to make one. He doesn't specify a location, but he does make mention of going to various cities and trying a mass experiment of sorts.
Any named cities?
Again, a lot like the ones that I found last week with Marcinburg, Arkenbridge, and Harrowdale. And what's interesting, it says, and already, this is in his voice, and already the flame burns beneath Arkenbridge.
Oh, well, take a look at this and she'll just kind of show everybody the book. Or the note with that. Seems there's already a
Lame.
ember lit. Don't know what that means. Could be wild magic, could be different type.
Well, it's short for literary _DM. He's a good bard out there for sure.
But
If
this
I
is
look
important.
at the way that's worded when it's talking about the flame burns beneath Arkenbridge, can I think of, I don't know, any sort of like spells or things I've heard about in my parents'
Necromancy
adventures or
things.
other things within adventures that, you know, it might have to do with a spell or, you know, I'm like trying to get all the information. Like, does that phrase seem notable?
Yeah, I'll say go ahead and
Or
make
give me a clue.
go ahead and make an Arcana check.
15.
15. As far as any like direct spell, it's hard to pinpoint because it can, in the world of magic, it can refer to a lot of things. It can refer to potentially a wild magic thing. It can refer to remnants of something of the spell plague, or even so many different types of spells. So it's hard to pinpoint.
Okay.
that's definitely not good.
I don't know what this means.
Judging by the setup he has here. Something, I mean, he also talks
Well-
about mass experiments.
Right. Well, and didn't he say he did like if what happened to Gideon, he did that here too?
Mhm.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. So is that part of his step-by-step process? You know?
Yeah, could be. More information.
We
to
have to
collect.
ask around.
It gives me the impression, yeah. It gives me the impression it's like something that's holding and waiting for a signal or something. You know?
I
like a
wager there's others in town
beacon
that are also
ready
working
to be.
with him too. Gideon?
I was thinking like a beacon lit to like warn other people, you know, on the mountains or something.
It's like those, you know, those spells where you'll have like a timed fireball and like you wait for the time for it to explode. It's like that.
Those will get so
That's what I feel
confusing.
like.
I mean,
Warding
gotta be
glyph?
math. So much.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just a guess too. I literally am basing nothing off of that. It's just thought.
No, I mean there's so many spells. Again, if he's able to access all of this and research into it, he has to be working with others. So we'll be careful, like we always are. I feel like we can trust the Ioun temple purely just based on the fact that they have and house the Harpers. So we can always go to them, see who's higher up, try to talk to them.
I mean, wouldn't be surprised if he's done what the spider's done, and I mean, these are enough similar sort of end goals. If Dendar Withering Oblivion has people in these cities, if they find common goals, work together,
Right.
wouldn't be that far-fetched. They're looking for sundering shards, they're looking for souls. I mean, it's the same playground, really.
Yeah. So my question is, he seems to be looking into wild magic. Why would that be in relation to all this? And why sundering shards in relation to all this? Like, how are they connected?
I think about that for a minute. With all the information we've found in like all the travel we've been doing. And see if there's like anything.
Is there wild magic in the Fae too?
Yeah, so yeah, I mean any of that connection. So in all my experience, obviously I can't draw on everything because that's not something she has access to, but with the last like couple hundred years and knowing, because I rolled really high that one time on the wild magic and finding all of that, and that rung a bell with me. So basing it on that, wild magic, sundering shards being in similar places, is there rhyme and reason to that? Is there something wizards could, magic users could tap into extra? I mean, I've journeyed parties with other, magic folk.
I'll say for this will be an Arcana check to see if you can make any kind of correlation between lichdom, sundering shards, and wild magic.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Aliza, you're almost as chaotic as wild magic, so I think you can do it. And I'll cast Bardic Inspiration, but then realize I'm all out and be like, oh, that's awkward. I'm sorry. I tried.
You're good. That's still an 18 though.
Hey,
I still rolled high.
You still rolled well. With that, it's hard to piece together an exact possible correlation. Based upon what you know about sundering shards, is that they are very powerful magical artifacts typically created by the gods to fight primordials during the Dawn War.
I was alive then.
Yeah. But beyond that, as you are kind of thinking about it, wild magic zones can create this wild arcane fire, which can be harnessed potentially, or it could potentially consume someone. All these can potentially it could be that he wants a powerful magical artifact, or potentially has any means of increasing the power to help. It seems to be almost potentially trying to increase the odds of him succeeding in lichdom by putting power on his side almost.
Yeah. Okay. I'm actually glad I asked that because I was thinking about that, but I didn't want it to sound like too out of character necessarily. Okay. So
I randomly heard that anime meme in the back of my head, but instead of friendship, just, and I have the side of necromancy and anime on my side.
So harnessing that wild magic, that wild fire, more potent magic, even though it's a little bit more unpredictable, could increase his chances to find success. Could make it worse. He could use that on other people, at least to harness it. And I'm guessing the sundering shards in the same vein.
I was just about to say, well, what if you wanted to do it for 2 people instead of 1?
Like make 2 liches?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
he was trying to save his
that is now
wife.
deceased. Yeah. I mean, he can't now,
Oops. Already.
but... Wah.
I mean, this seemed to be her.
Gideon kicks over a
Cage.
nightstand just at the same time he does that. Just alright.
This seemed to be her cage. As much as he was also keeping her safe, he was also keeping her out from wandering around. Like I said, banshees don't have rationale as far as I know. So that is very true.
Her soul
At
must have
least-
been tied up in a way where you couldn't resurrect her. So having to turn to something like
Yeah.
lichdom would be the only way.
Yeah.
The only reason I say this is because I hate to admit, but thoughts like that have come to mind.
Becoming a lich?
No.
Oh.
But when you're grieving someone that's lost, you would do anything to get them back.
Yeah.
Difference is whether you act on it or not. We find a way to let them go.
Yeah.
I'm realizing this person's probably not so different than me. That's probably why I'm kicks over another nightstand. A little angry. That's why I want to stop him.
Yeah. Do we want to look anywhere else in the tower here to make sure we don't miss anything?
Yeah, you said there's a buzzing floor beneath us. That's
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on in the second floor. That could be a whole other thing. All I know is I could feel the magic. It felt weird.
maybe we take
I don't
a
know
breather.
what it means, though.
I'd like to check it out before we leave, to be honest. I don't want to.
We should, I think.
Yeah.
At least, like, peek at it. Maybe we don't have to, like, go do something with it, but at least look.
Oh, whatever's buzzing ain't going to be buzzed by the time I leave.
There's a sequence of
But
events
yeah, we can be careful
here,
about it.
and a layer of traps is what I'm guessing. That doors being the first obstacle, you get past that. I'd wager there's other of these electric things there. First floor.
Well, why don't we
Second floor,
rest up?
probably a
Pat.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead, sorry. Okay.
Second could be power housing is what I'm guessing with that buzzing. And then third, if you pass all of that, her and these two.
True.
We're just going backwards on this.
Well, why don't we patch up then? Maybe take a breather. I could take a couple minutes just to catch my breath.
Yeah.
And at least we can just check it out, see if there's anything we could that's left dangerous so we can take out. I'd hate to send some guards here and say, oh yeah, we checked it out and you're fine, and then they walk into some deadly traps.
Wait, I just thought of something, though. Maybe we shouldn't just sit around in the evil Lich wannabe's tower and hang out here for an hour, because what if he has some magical protection ward alert system for his beloved wife? He might be like, maybe we need to just get through this like quickly instead of taking our sweet time.
There's a chance this
Fair.
could have been the warding glyph to whatever that flame is underneath the city as well. Somebody breaks in
But
here and learns
He hasn't
that
been
goes
here
up.
in a while.
He hasn't. I'm just saying
get
hanging
it.
out here just doesn't seem like the smartest after we like murdered his beloved wife.
I think we should
know.
go.
That's fine. I'm hurting. See,
Yeah.
I'll just help you now. And I'll just cast another
all right.
do a cure wounds.
I'm
Oh,
at
you
like
found a potion as
you
well.
rolled so good for heals. You got a 10.
still at half.
Did that help?
Okay, here, take this potion. Wait, didn't you already find a potion? Did you already take that?
I did. Do you want me to just take that? That's what I was.
Take this one too.
All right. So 2 potions then. All right. So that's 2, 3. Was that 2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
All right. 5, 7, 8, and 12. Anyone able to just like maybe top me off or something?
No,
One more. 2 wounds
No.
in. All right.
I don't have anything.
You
Sorry.
You seem fine.
You need my potion? And he'll offer up the potion he has.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You keep the potion. I'm gonna healing word myself.
I used to be able to channel
Rolls.
healing magic, but it's not come through yet, so I'd have to wait a bit.
Rolling solo. All right. I should probably be okay now. Yeah.
All right. So, as you all then heal yourselves up, preparing to go to the second layer and explore the rest of this tower, that's where we're going to take a break for tonight. All right. Interesting first half. Very exciting. Very on the cusp of things. But we'll see how things develop as we proceed for the rest of the night. You're not going to miss it. Stick around. And welcome back, everybody. Just now joining us. Thank you all so much for joining us. Our heroes have managed to defeat the banshee known as Maria, the dead wife of Thallus, the mage of the tower that they are currently investigating, as they have uncovered various mysteries and further tomes of possible connections to Miracle, as he's looking into lichdom, wild magic, and mysterious artifacts known as sundering shards. So, before we jump back into things, real quick, we managed to fix some tech issues, so hopefully everything should be a little bit better going to the second half. With that, we realized because of those tech issues, there was some miscommunication going on, so we're starting to roll it back, and they're actually doing a short rest. So that's what's going on now, so things are being rolled back. Just providing a little bit of an update there. So gotta love playing D&D online. Great in many ways, also frustrating in many ways too.
Really calming, like Zen moments.
Yeah.
So, all right. So with that, you all can spend an hour at the top. We can roll it in that you're managing to do that research of scanning and looking in that hour.
How many of the hit dice are we allowed to use?
You can spend all of them. I rule it that when you finish a long rest, you gain all of them back, because I just think it's negligible. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's so much so that even in the revised rules, they just made that an official thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And you do
I
add,
really hope Thallus shows up now.
and you do
What,
add,
since we are sitting around.
yeah.
Oh,
I was saying,
sorry.
you're good. I was saying, and you do add your con modifier to each die roll. So,
Sweet.
While we're kind of sitting around, can I dig a little more into some of those books and see if I
Yeah.
can glean anything?
so let's say which book specifically you're looking into: the necromancy, wild magic, or like sundering shard information.
Ooh. I think we'll have plenty of time to dissect the necromancy thing. So I think she wants to look into the wild magic sundering shard categories to see if she can understand why they're connected.
Sure. I'll say go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Can I guidance myself?
Absolutely.
Oh, you're good at reading? You got this. Bardic, never mind. I'm all out.
Oh, well. It's a thought
This
that
is
counts.
magical.
A sad trumpet noise.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
So I got a 24.
24.
Nice.
All right. So as you are looking into this, reading into the book, you find that wild magic zones, areas where just magic is absolutely chaotic, and even with this blue fire that emanates from it, is the blue fire specifically, you realize, is written to be almost an open wound to the weave. So the thing on which you all draw magic from for Faerun that was made by Mistra. So in a way, to touch it is dangerous because you're exposed directly to the weave. It can potentially destroy you. However, to potentially control it can basically be means to potentially enhance one's power as a result of harnessing raw magic effectively. So sundering shards can be harnessing the wildfire can also be a means of either enhancing or fixing sundering shards. Since they're such powerful artifacts, you need something like that. But also, as you're researching and finding out more about sundering shards, there's a wide variety, and they all do so many different things. Sometimes you realize some almost enhance different abilities. Some grant additional magical strengths. the one that you're looking at, known as Saloon's Blessing, I'll be a bit more clear in that pronunciation, Saloon's Blessing,
Oh, thanks.
seems to be a bit more of a circlet of sorts. And it seems to be directly related to that of magic. So could potentially enhance magic. He's unsure what type of magic it would seem based upon notes. But that's what you're able to see for the possible connections of seeking out a Sundering Shard for him.
Wait.
Could potentially enhance his magic, and then again, the wildfire could again be another means of just continuing to enhance magic and odds of him being able to become a lich.
Okay. That makes sense. Just want to see if I had any questions about that. That makes sense though. Does it say in there how, like, the rarity of both of these things, like the rarity of wild magic and also the rarity of sundering shards?
Yes, they are exceptionally rare. As Sundering Shards are often either hidden away or thought to sometimes be lost.
Okay. Can you remind me too, the Sundering Shards, where did they come from? Is it different people create them type of thing?
They were created by the gods for the purposes of destroying the primordials during the Dawn War.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to put that in my notes officially now. So they're like old weapons, essentially, like hold very powerful weapons.
Weapons,
essentially.
Artifacts, that kind of thing.
Yeah, okay.
Thundering Shard's
And
the
wild
same
magic?
thing. Right. Sorry.
You go ahead.
No, I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry. Real quick, the Thundering Shards, that's the same thing that's holding the Oblivion, or is that something else?
Good question. Those
That is a good
are cleansing stones.
I think I was almost like lumping them into the same category too.
Yeah.
Same.
They were created.
So-
They were created around the same time. That's what you know. But they are
okay.
different things.
And then wild magic, is that more of like an ancient remnant of something, or is that just wherever like it can pop up?
It can pop up. It's based upon that 24. You're able to deduce that seems to be primarily a remnant of the spell plague, which is more recent.
Okay.
For sure, within the last few hundred years.
Yeah, we had talked about that too. So if Rosa's if she wants any help chiming in or anything, if Alize says it, if she doesn't remember it as well, she can chime in with some of what she remembers. Was the spell plague within the last 20 years, right?
No. It was
it's longer ago.
much longer, within the last 200 years.
Okay. I knew it was a 2-ish.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's pretty busy and very engaged in that. It seems like it's her way of calming herself down, so she's not quite so hyped up. So she doesn't really talk to anybody. She just makes a bunch of notes. So
I mean, if we're doing a rest here, I wouldn't mind grabbing Alize to ask her some questions. Talk to her real quick.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So probably just like take her to the side for a moment. I have questions, but good job on killing the Banshee.
Oh, lad, you helped center me on that. And kept me anchored and grounded. So thank you. I was doing it out of fear. So thank you for keeping calm.
I think that is my question, though, is you've talked about fighting liches and dragons and things like that. Why would you be afraid of a banshee if you fought those things? They seem more scary.
Yeah, I mean, why do people acquire fears for some things and not others? It's when you find yourself in a weak moment. I've been able to survive with friends and going through journeys, but there's a handful of creatures like the banshees that, for whatever reason, I was just at a weak point. Banshees, bullets. I hate bullets. And purple worms. Can't explain it. Just have very, very terrible luck fighting them whenever I've encountered them. If you
Well,
ever want to read my
not-
notebook, by the way, there's stories in there I'm starting to recollect with Rose's help too, so.
You did not have bad luck today.
No, because I had you.
But that is not bad luck.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're
So
good.
I'm just wondering if there is a reason why this.
That it worked this time.
Why banshees are so bad.
That scream that took out Rosa and Gideon, it had taken out me a couple of times. It had taken out party members a couple of times. I've been in binds. I've talked about how my magic takes a while to get through the Feywild connection to here, right? And every time I've encountered a banshee, it's been when I've been down and lacking the magic to properly handle it. Every single time. And my party members party members have also unfortunately lacked the abilities, not trying to sound harsh on them, but we just were unprepared and taken more by surprise on these. I do have a fear of them because it is scary hearing that scream and seeing people go down, you yourself just hit a void. And I don't know if you've ever experienced anything like that, Resident. Maybe it's not as scary to you because of your god.
I know things can be scary.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously you're trying to get your family back, and that's probably one of the scariest, is feeling that unknown.
I just wanted to understand why when things are different sometimes.
Yeah. I think it's just we all have fears, and it's just those moments. Again, I've only personally encountered banshees whenever I'm completely unprepared with my magic. Uh, and I mean, I've always made it through, true, but I have lost someone because of it as well. We weren't able to get to her in time. And I don't really remember a lot of losses over the years. I'm aware of them, but the memories fade together. But her loss is one that I do remember. When I was younger and newly adventuring and joining a party, and don't really remember too much other than her being lost to the scream. So it still haunts me. Ironically, because ghost. But anyways,
That
it
makes
sticks with you.
sense.
Yeah. Are you doing okay?
I'm sorry you lost someone.
Oh, I could fill out your book there with people I've lost. It's part of life.
Well, I hope today is a good memory. Maybe it helps a little.
Yeah.
You tore that thing apart.
She'll put her hand on his shoulder and just kind of like give it a little squeeze. Whatever you did with that veil of shadows was very key.
I do not doubt your abilities.
Thank you. I don't doubt
And
yours.
He'll give a little nod and turn to go continue his rest.
All right. So, is there anything else you all would like to do while finishing up your short rest?
Yeah, I think Alize will just take out her journal, and throughout this new journeying with this group, she's been actually keeping notes, especially since her and Rosa had talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll kind of just do a little breathing exercises and just inhaling and exhaling.
Sounds good.
Gideon's just been playing the lyre, kind of like sitting down in a spot near everyone, and he'll probably fall in line into like a nice relaxing one that's like in tune with her breathing in and out, kind of like going up and down. He was going to talk to Rosa, who's like nearby, but once he realizes that she's kind of focused on the research and it seems like that's her way of grounding herself, I think he just probably won't say anything for now.
Okay, sounds good. So, as the hour passes, strangely, it goes on without incident. But,
Is there...
yep,
Sorry.
I would say, but the rest of the tower is at your disposal currently.
Can I keep near a window and just kind of like have a... wherever Arkenbridge is that we can kind of like view?
Yes, it would be on the other room. Well, would be a better vantage point, either the right. So, perfect. So you can go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah. She's keeping an eye. 21.
21. So, as you come to the end of your short rest, and you start to kind of look out the window with that 21, you actually see out front there are
I don't know.
what looks to be adorned in, you recognize the armor, looks to be the local militia of Arkenbridge, and out in front, kind of just standing at attention, but also kind of looking around, seems to be a fire ganassi adorned in white armor with a bit of gold and a white capelet over her right shoulder. Long, fiery red hair, is just looking around, and they just seem to be doing idle chatter.
Alice's gonna relay this to the group. Should we be talking to him? Probably.
Why are they here?
That's what I want to know.
How would they know to come here?
Maybe they saw us. Maybe they're caused a fuss outside. Maybe that banshee sent up a beam of light or something. I don't know.
Well, they haven't called for us. Why don't we head downstairs? We can open the front door.
Well, we still have to get through 2 floors.
Hmm.
Guess we'll be ready.
We get in trouble for being here.
Well, they might take us as causing some of this mess. They might believe us, and
They might be in cahoots with them.
they might be in cahoots. Like we said, there's a good chance. I mean, there has to be somebody else in that town that knows about this.
They might
And
be working
schemes
with him. He just looks at
to keep an
Resident.
idea. Yeah.
Cahoots. So I want to preempt that because I don't know how to define cahoots.
I thought that was just 2 bird sounds together.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
I
you go.
mean, good point.
You're not wrong.
Okay, well, do we want to go then?
You guys want any of these books? Are we leaving them here?
I'm
Last
taking them.
chance.
Yes,
Would
taking.
like books, yes.
There's monstrosities here as well. Want any?
I want the one up into the miracle book. I want that.
Perfect. A lot of necromancy books as well.
Yes, I want those too.
Okay.
So he takes the necromancy books, and I'll take the wild magic and sundering shard books.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Then I passively aggressively just take over the monstrosity book pile that I had and then walk out.
Okay.
It's in petty sassy mode.
All right. All that written down. All right, so perfect. As you then go ahead and open up the door, making your way down to the second floor, you all will emerge into a room from the door that's on the bottommost portion of the map. As you do, you emerge and you see a room with 4 pillars in the center, several bookcases, but in the center, and this is what catches your eye the most, is an orb that is just pulsating from magical energy. And even just a quick scan of the bookshelves with the also various crates and boxes around, you see the bookshelves don't have books on them. Rather, there are just jars. You see various, almost like hands, severed hands, and various organ parts in jars, as well as skulls of creatures of different sizes and types, just laden all across on the various shelves.
This
Ah,
place
saloon,
very
this is a-
interesting.
I was about to say this is the necromancy's candy shop.
I've never understood why jars, but
You want them in a basket?
no, I just mean keeping them as a, you know, not my magic,
So,
not my
so
circus.
you can see them.
Right. It's just, it's gross presentation. You know what I mean? It's just,
No.
it's a little too, like, visceral. Like, why not label it and then be like, this is a hand? And then you don't actually have to see it in there, or eyeballs, or...
He probably likes seeing it, you know.
Spin
yeah.
moments
We're
inside
looking
on
at
this
me
one.
right now, and my eyeball is right here. Why do you
Yeah,
not think that is
There's
He's
something
got a
about
point.
there's something about the dissection of such a thing, of just a collection. It's a little unsettling
And yes, there
to
is
just have them just...
and there is a jar filled with eyeballs too.
Yeah, if we look to our left, it's right there.
I'm just
bad?
saying,
Yes, all of us have eyes. It's just
because you know that he's doing something nefarious with them.
maybe.
As they're having this
something good with
conversation, I'm
them.
already walking over looking for notes. As they just keep going back and forth on it.
Yeah. You said,
These are probably the body parts of the skeletons you found outside, Rezavan.
Okay.
No change.
So,
Love that.
you said that you were looking for notes there, Gideon?
Yeah, just or anything to try and understand what this orb is for.
Sure. Go ahead and make a general perception check, and I'll just. How close are you getting to the orb? I'll ask that.
I wouldn't get too close to it.
He's in a weird mode. I think it would start in like a circle because he's like more glancing on the outside, and then if there's anything that he sees that would have potential to like give more information, I think he would get closer.
Okay.
Probably as close as the torches would probably be like the closest he'd get at the moment.
Good to know. All right. So what's that perception?
Rolled 18 and 19 yet again. It's crazy. 19.
19. All right.
Or no, I'm sorry. 18 because I didn't roll twice. So that's silly.
You're good. So with that, as you're just walking around the room, scanning for any signs of evidence or notes about the various things that are going on and even what this orb can be, you don't necessarily pick up on much of note. This just seems to be potentially an area for almost experimentation of some kind, or at least potentially a storage room for eventual experimentations down the line.
Is this just coming off just as like electricity?
There's definitely an intense magical energy coming from this.
Can I look for runes? Another script?
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check. Or, I'm sorry, perception check, since you're looking.
19.
19. As you are kind of looking around, you do see kind of on the ground, there are indeed, since you're looking for runes of sorts, they're kind of faint and etched into the carpet almost, seemingly almost trying to blend in. You wouldn't notice it unless you're looking for runes specifically.
Okay. Are these legible, or is this kind of like every wizard has their different things? Or if these are like, because I mentioned like warding glyph,
Right.
are these kind of in that sphere?
So they definitely in the sphere of not necessarily like a spell, but well, kind of like a spell. But this is definitely an area where they just seem like general arcane runes of sorts.
Okay.
You point that out?
Yeah, she will. And she'll she'll say it to everybody. Clear.
Take a pearl out and cast Identify on the rune.
Okay. So as you go ahead and do it and then cast Identify, with the rune...
Doesn't mean I have to touch it, so just let me know.
Oh, that's right. You do have to get up there to touch it. So since you do have to get up there,
Oh boy.
let's see.
Yep.
You suddenly feel a pulsing of the magic as it... And does a 19 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As suddenly a bit of force comes out as you see the runes, and suddenly surges out, and you see almost a blast of energy comes right towards you, hits you in the chest for 6 points of force damage.
All right. Am I still able to get through to cast Identify, or does that stop me?
You are able to get up there to cast Identify, and you just... The arcane energy is just surging. And as you get Identify off, you are able to recognize that these runes are detection based. They are meant to almost kind of they are definitely linked to the orb, and if it detects movement or someone to pass by, then the orb will trigger to basically attack.
Makes sense. And I'm guessing they're etched in. It's not like something I could wipe away while I'm there before I move back, right?
Correct. They are etched in.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'll back out of the range and. Well, that was pointless. Yeah, there's just the runes there is detection to attack if there's movement. I don't know what the actual orb does.
Oh, so it's like a triggering effect type of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, is there a way we can just slash through the stone on the etching runes and break the circle? Chris?
We can try.
Real quick, I'm gonna get the best surveying of the room I can and all of the items in this room, and I'm going to use Eyes of the Grave.
Oh, okay, you're looking for any undead.
All right.
Yes.
The usual pinging of Gideon happens. Outside of that, you are kind of scanning and looking around. And what's the radius on that again?
60 feet, so
Oh.
I'll find one to get like as much of the room as I can. But yeah,
You effectively, I'm going to double check, but I believe regardless, you will just get this whole room. Yeah, you get this whole room. So regardless of where you stand, you're going to get this whole room. So you're going with, you get the ping with Gideon, but then as you kind of, your eyes glance over and almost like a yellow ping happens on the on the farthest bookcase to your left. Okay. On like on one of the middle shelves.
okay. I will slowly approach that just to see what it is.
Okay. As you slowly start to make your way on over, you see what looks to be a humanoid skull. It's hard to tell exactly which species, but it definitely appears, just with its general structure and teeth, it looks to be that of a humanoid and not necessarily a mysterious creature or anything along those lines.
Okay. So from a distance,
humanoid
is it
can count
moving
as
at all?
other things. Okay.
You what?
From a distance, is it moving at all? Twitching in any way? Lip trembling? Anything like that?
Seems to not be paying you any mind.
Okay. Is it like eyes open or anything, or is it?
The eyes are completely hollow, so it is just a skull, but
Just
it
a
is undead.
Okay. So, Resident will point that out. This is undead.
Well, that's rather rude.
All
Oh
right.
gosh.
Oh, yeah,
It's not meant to be rude. I actually enjoy undead.
And the skull is talking. Goes, well, okay. What do you want? You like undead? I'm gonna be here. All right. So what do you want? Do you want to carry me around? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Do you have a name?
Bark.
Hello, Bark.
That was unintentional, by the way.
Oh,
It's what it looks like. What's his name? Crentis, because he's a dentist.
also, can I just
And
say,
his
like,
bite.
the vision of the skull starting to talk, and then everyone's kind of like, oh, and then Resident's like, oh, I like you, actually.
I did write down bark, and I didn't realize ahead of time until I was like, oh, all right.
Oh my
Nope,
god.
it worked.
Not until you say it out loud for the first
Yep.
time. We're like,
Yeah.
Always the DM conundrum. I mean, there's that classic moment with Matt in campaign 1.
like 3 times. Yeah.
Anyway, as he looks, all right, you like undead? You want a trophy or something?
Do you have one?
This is gonna be so entertaining.
Yes, I have one. I'm holding it right now.
Let's look to the others out of confusion.
It's so much sarcasm right now.
Yeah, Bark. He's a little more of a literal person. He doesn't do sarcasm well.
Oh. Well, I was hoping y'all would just walk on by, but apparently I've been spotted by Mr. Literal.
What have you been doing here? I mean, other than sitting on the shelf. Why are you here?
I don't know. Some mage hundreds of years ago decided that the best thing to do was to give me life and sentience and then just put me here.
100 years?
Just like his wife upstairs.
Several hundreds. He hasn't been here for some time.
Huh.
So you can see and hear and do all of that.
Yeah, I heard a lot of chopping going up and then suddenly a bunch of chaos happening upstairs. I'm assuming that was you?
Yes.
Well,
Would you like to leave this tower?
I would very much like not to be on this shelf anymore. That is absolutely for certain. I would like to do anything than just remain on this shelf for the rest of my life, or... What is my life? Do I even have a life?
Oh, wow.
Deaf.
Oh no. Wow, some tough
Existence.
questions here today. Yeah.
Congratulations, you're part of
undeath?
the Immortal Club.
Is that sarcasm, or are you being?
No, I'm
real?
being genuine. I just realized the irony in me saying for the rest of my life when technically I don't know what I am. I don't know if I'm alive, but I really don't know. I'm being genuine right now.
If you want, we can be friends.
Make a
To be
persuasion.
fair, you two got a companion, so I mean, I feel like it's just fair that he gets one too.
Make a persuasion check.
Is the skull
Alright.
also going to be smarter than the boys?
No.
And you win. Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
He makes
Persuasion.
friends like kindergarten playgrounds. Like do you wanna be
22.
like-
22. He looks and goes.
I got 19 on the die. 22. Yeah.
He the eyes weirdly kind of almost like narrow ever so slightly. He goes, "You're a weird one, wanting to make friends with a talking skull you just met. Didn't your parents ever tell you not to talk to strangers?"
I talk to a lot of strangers. They have good stories.
That's a
And
lot.
once you talk to them, they're not strangers anymore.
I'm not sure that's how that works.
Yes,
but
I know you are. Bark.
I'm going to be too entertained to watch this unfold. So yes, I would take me this. There's too much entertainment at stake. I have been up here for over 200 years, maybe give or take. So
Yeah, can we go back to that
Wow.
part?
yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot we need to what?
yeah.
Okay.
Do you
Sucks.
remember your
Who
previous...
were you before
Yeah.
you were put here?
Let's see if he remembers. As he
If you
kind
need help, I can try to help you.
so he kind of thinks about it for a split second. It's hard to remember. I know I lived here within the bounds of Arkenbridge.
Oh, okay.
But
Can I
beyond,
try and help you?
how would you help me?
Just a spell to help maybe help you remember more.
What's the spell?
Guidance.
Insanely useful.
He goes,
You never know.
sure.
You have to
I'll reach
touch
out and-
someone.
Can I pick up the skull and put my hand on it?
All right, he's gonna go as you just lay your hand on the skull.
I was playing with a skeleton outside before I became in the tower, guys. This
I
is
know.
not-
As he kind of just straight up just almost like palming a basketball almost, you just and then you just put it in, and you the energy just surged through, and eventually that feels weird. Yeah, I don't remember much other than that I used to live here in Arkenbridge. Next thing I remember was suddenly I'm sentient, and then I'm on this guy's shelf for who knows how long, hundreds of years, maybe 200, something like that.
Do you remember if you were an adventurer?
I don't think I was.
Did he talk to you about anything?
No, no. He mainly he talked to. I did hear voices, but those voices were mainly down below. He
Okay.
though I do remember somebody else. I remember someone else, an apprentice that he had, but I don't remember his name. The apprentice, though, was adorned in red robes.
Mm.
Is he like a human or elf or?
He was definitely a humanoid type, but I don't remember what species he was.
Tall or
Okay.
short? Do you remember that?
Everyone's tall to him.
Rosa just shakes his head at you.
Resident, you do feel somehow this bark is able to turn and just glares at Alizé. He's like, I mean, fair, but still. But with he wasn't all that. He was shorter than the mage here.
Okay.
I've seen what red wizards of Thay look like, right? Like their cloaks.
Yes, you all are also familiar because you've done research on red wizards.
Mm-hmm. I'll just do minor illusion of just like a generic person wearing like robes.
Yeah, and
These kind of robes.
They would also have like bald head and that kind of stuff. Yeah, he kind of looked like that.
Okay, that's good to know. Did he have a wife?
Oh yes, yeah.
Was she alive ever when you saw her? Because she was not alive when we saw her.
I really don't remember. Didn't see her all that much. I just know that he had one.
Never had conversations from above instead of below.
Heard conversations above. But then things went quiet.
How long ago since he visited her? Or you?
Long time. It's been, again, probably since the last time he left. Which, though he probably has the means to come in out of a tower without me seeing it. He is a mage after all, but even then, don't remember.
Have you seen what this does? And he'll point to the energy in the center.
Well, outside of you hilariously getting hit by it, that was a great fun, by the way. Great form of entertainment.
You're
But
welcome.
outside of being a little bit of defense mechanism, yes, it can allow. As far as I know, it can allow him to look upon people.
Scrying.
Oh.
As far as I know.
Is there anything that rings a bell or correlates with liches and scrying? Or something similar?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
7.
Outside of being just powerful mages, not really.
Okay. That's fine. Magic.
Do you know if there's like a certain type of person he liked to spy on a lot?
I didn't really care.
Okay.
Fair.
He also said a bunch of words that I just didn't understand.
Were
Do you
they
know if he did
repetitive
anything?
words? Oh, sorry.
Not you. Not mad at you.
Okay.
If I'm shaking my head in frustration, it's not going to be at you. It's going to be at my computer.
Yeah. It's one of those nights,
Okay.
folks.
It really is.
You can go reach.
Oh, it was something unrelated, so go ahead.
Okay. Was there any repeating words? Not that you have to remember them, but did he repeat a lot of the same things as he was here?
I mean, I imagine he did. I don't really remember anything.
Okay. Worth a shot. Asking. You've already been a wealth of spring of information.
Well, I try to be.
Do you know if he did anything in Arkenbridge specifically?
You mean like go and shop?
Sure. Or start the process of something really awful there, for instance.
Yeah, and I'll add into this maybe to help jog memory.
Okay.
Does the words "the flame burns beneath Arkenbridge" mean anything to you?
So, he goes, oh, yeah, that actually does sound a little bit familiar. I don't know any specifics, but he was planning something, like trying to cause something to go within the streets of Arkenbridge to potentially take as many lives as possible for like some sort of gems or something or other. It might be active now, I don't know. But he always had a means to be able to go down beneath the city.
What?
The soul gems.
No, underneath the city? Like how?
Well, I would always hear a strange grinding noise, like stone grinding on stone beneath the floor beneath here.
Are there sewer systems that exist in this world lit?
Oh yeah.
No. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you
Sewers.
were potentially looking at one to get Amethyst back to the to the temple.
Okay.
Do you know when the last time you heard him talking about that was? Like, how many years ago?
Probably the last time he was here, so hundreds.
Okay.
We're talking the apprentice, right? Not the original mage.
No, the original mage. I haven't heard from that
No, the
apprentice in some time either. Don't know what he's doing.
What was the last? So 100 years of the original mage. How recent was the apprentice scene?
The original
How long
mage was
was
probably
that?
closer to 200. The apprentice was probably was probably just a little bit longer.
Oh. All right.
So something's been building for some time.
Oh no, not like that at all.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. Me saying this year's date, 1514 DR, does that correlate your time internal clock, do you remember like a year?
But no, not really.
That's fair. Me neither. All right.
How about this one? I'll do another minor illusion of the guard, the militia that was coming up to the gate, and how he was dressed. Have you seen anyone like this talking to the mages inside here?
No, not really. Outside of, I goes, I don't even recognize that guard specifically, but I mean,
Not this guard, just the look, like the outfit.
look, not really. I mean, probably he didn't really bring many people up to this level. He was mainly down on the first.
Any phrases of organizations like, I don't know, Dendar, Oblivion, anything like that? Withering.
It was a lot of muffled. I couldn't hear anything a lot outside of muffled voices and laughter and things like that.
So, like, what about like? I heard that then, right?
What?
I couldn't
So I'm
understand.
just being sarcastic, just helping.
He's like, he goes like,
I don't know.
I really genuinely, it's hard to tell.
That's fair. I was trying to break the ice a little bit, make a small little joke. Thank you.
I'd wager the first floor looks completely normal. Absolutely. Except for that
Ooh.
door.
Maybe like a porch you gotta pull. It opens up a secret entrance or something. I was want to find one of those.
I mean, folks from the outside can see that this is tall. But yeah, I mean, there has to be some sort of facade or illusion going on.
So,
Bark, you are very helpful.
Thank you.
I'm glad we are friends.
I don't know if I go that far yet, but sure, buddy.
Nope. He's already deemed you friend. You are friend.
yeah, you're his friend now.
Oof.
Too late.
You just called me buddy. That means we're friends, right?
Oh
It's
no.
official. It's an oath.
Oh no.
You try to be chaotic to this one, and he delivers it right back.
I don't
Let me
think
tell
it's.
you.
I already started taking out like some thread and like doing like the little net where you can like put it around the jar and like you put it on like someone's belt or something.
So it is just
not
a
the jar.
skull. There isn't. He's not in a jar.
Oh, I thought he was in a jar. My bad.
No.
My bad. I don't know. You got a net around here? You want to come with us?
Make a persuasion check.
I mean, do you want him to
It's
come
like,
with us,
oh, no.
Rosamund?
Yes, I can show you the world.
Sure.
It's shining, it's shimmering.
I need fan art now of Revenant and Bark on a Revenant in Prince Ali, and then Bark and Princess Jasmine flying.
I
Forget
dare
Rose.
I
close
want
your
us
eyes.
to walk downstairs and find a carpet of flying,
By the way,
and we'll
Don't
go
you-
on an adventure.
the line "Don't you dare close your eyes" really unsettling lyrics. But anyway,
I can't.
anyway, so persuasion check.
Dirty 20.
He looks at us. Yeah, I guess it'll be better than hanging around here.
Your source of knowledge, my friend.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you can tell me what you want to see, and I can help get you there.
All
Listen,
right.
I really need you to visit the Feywild. Like, I have so many people I want you to talk to just confound them.
I have wanted to go there a lot.
I got
Now
you.
we might be able to take Bark to the Feywild too.
Okay, now I have to see what's going on. This is way too interesting.
We can exchange stories on the road. Oh, wait. Is a skull gonna be a problem to have showing up the entire time? Or do we need to sometimes hide him when we're in town?
What do you think?
He goes,
Yeah, probably.
I'm a talking skull. People are probably going to notice, and people are probably not going to really like that.
Yeah, that's the one thing to think about Resident is there are going to have to be times where we hide him to protect him.
Yes, he was good at just looking like a skull that was not able to talk. It was only because of me being able to see him that I noticed it, so
You don't have to
can
breathe,
just-
right?
No.
He'll be fine enough.
Right, but
Like
I mean
holding?
completely
he
covering
can
him up,
just-
like not showing that you even have a skull in your person.
I guess. I want him to be able to see the world though too.
Right. But you see, the kind of folks who generally carry around skulls generally get the negative attention.
Just sometimes I think we're going to have to be creative with how we show him things versus other times. Like, the more shady the establishment, the more I bet you could carry around a skull and no one's going to bat an eye. But if we're like in a really fancy place or like a temple to someone that doesn't like undead, like definitely not. You know what I mean?
I mean, you couldn't just say it's part of his aesthetic as a cleric. I mean,
I
Or-
do serve a god of death.
I mean,
Sam.
also, though, I mean, poor Bark is a victim of this necromancer, so we could always spin it like that. We're helping him. He was a victim. Right, Bark? You didn't
Yes.
want this, I'm sure.
No, I absolutely wanted to be a talking skull on a bookshelf for the rest of my whatever this is.
Living the dream.
Oh.
Yeah, let's stay
Well, I
with that.
guess if that is what you want, you can do that.
Wait, hold on. I forgot about what the big man said. No.
Welcome to the team, the unnamed.
No. The blue-haired one is right. I definitely did not want this. Nope, not at all.
My name's
You're
Alize,
welcome.
by the way.
I was about to introduce myself too. Yeah, Gideon LeBlanc. My bad. I'm sorry. That was
Meh.
awkward.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm Rosa.
And I'm Resident.
I'll try to remember those.
Don't worry. Rosa.
Yep.
Garrr.
So this thing can scry.
What?
So apparently this thing can scry.
Yeah.
You want to use it?
I don't know how to do that.
Me neither, but it does. I'm guessing.
Maybe, unless it was just a way to channel his magical abilities.
That's true.
I don't know if it just anyone can use it.
It's probably specified to him, is what I'd wager as well. So
Yeah, actually, Bark,
Hmm?
whenever he would use this to go watch people, did he do a bunch of incantations beforehand? Or did he just look like he touched it like with no problem? No preparation?
Question.
Well, he seemed to be able to just go up and touch it, but he also seemed to have a special connection to it.
Oh, interesting. I mean, I'm all for like maybe trying to figure out. I'm just saying I would get my hopes up and that we could just use it.
Yeah. I think we have to
Is
attune to it.
there any like string or anything like that in this room? Just lying around on any of the shelves
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
or something similar to string? 15.
Yeah, you're able to find string on a bookshelf. I think I told you.
I'm gonna just start crafting like a little net webbing thing to be able to tie it to my belt loop. Just have him be able to hang there.
Make a survival check to see how well you're able to tie the knots and stuff together.
New art.
Guidance.
New art.
Survival. Okay, so 19.
19. Yeah, you're able to go ahead and make a decent net for Bark to kind of hang out in. You're able to find decent amounts of like string and tie it all together to form a cohesive area for him to just kind of chill in.
I'm gonna make sure the eyes are not obstructed by netting in front of it. But yes.
Yeah, no, obviously, yeah, no. There's plenty of room for him to be able to see, and it with the 19, there's enough gaps where people will be able to see that you're definitely still carrying around a skull. But for those knowledgeable, they'll definitely be able to know that you are a grave cleric of sorts. So not unusual, but still will draw attention.
Got a good idea for you, Resvin. We'll find something in the city that I think could disguise them, but still let them see if we ever need to go into a place like that. But I'll keep thinking about that.
Yes. But for now, you can hang out there and see things if you would like.
Okay, sounds good.
Do you have an option? Can you not look?
I mean, I don't have eyelids.
Right. That's why I'm asking. Can you like decide not to look? Or are you always like that's
Normally I would just turn and look at the shelf.
I was gonna say, just turn around.
Oh, you can move.
I've been moving. With great effort, but still. Takes a while, but I can do it.
Really get
That
the
is
ball
very
rolling.
impressive.
He has a movement speed of 5.
Good for him. Good for him.
Literally, I'll give you the stat since you grabbed him. I will give you the stat block later.
so good.
Yay!
But he literally has a movement speed of 5.
It's beautiful.
I'll love it.
We love that for him.
So,
Mhm.
but yeah, when you saw him moving, you normally saw him like planting his jaw down to gain traction, and so.
We'll get lockjaw if you keep doing that, buddy.
It's all right.
All right. Well, is there anything else we could do up here, or do you guys want to go check out the first floor?
Okay, just do a sweep around the room.
Sure.
I was kind of distracted for a little bit by the grossness, but I recovered.
Whoa.
You mean by our new best friend? Watch your language.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
20.
20. So, as you're kind of scanning around and looking at the room, there appears to be a lot of very similar things that you've seen before. Even looking into like the crates and chests, there just seems to be very generic spell component stuff. So that don't really cost any gold pieces. And as you're even opening up the chest, again, similar scenarios where there's just a lot of various stuff for either future experiments or experiments that have gone wrong, like a lot of cracked or burned skulls and various bone elements that have just been tossed aside.
Okay. And then the orb in the middle, that's been protected by a rune we established, right?
Correct.
Yeah. And then Gideon didn't touch it, did he? He touched the runes.
He touched the runes, and that he was able to deduce that it's based around movement.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with that thing. It seems to have a big amount of power.
Yeah.
Is it on a stand?
Yes. It's hard to demonstrate on this map, but yes.
Does it look like it'll be knocked over?
I'll say, as you're kind of examining it a little bit more closely, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Can I help?
Sure.
Thank you for guiding. Yeah.
23.
Are you rolling as well? Okay.
23.
9.
9. Based upon where the platform is, it does definitely look like a almost limestone pillar, a small limestone pillar of sorts coming out from it. It seems to be etched almost like built into the stone below. Rosa, as you're examining it with your roll, you see that this pedestal is definitely built into the stone below to help make it a little bit more sturdy and strong, and the orb is also fused onto it. So this is intended to be, everything about this is intended to be as basically theft proof as possible, with the runes and then it fusing. But with your roll, you can deduce that potentially with a hard enough hit, the stone might be able to be torn apart, but there's also additional problems with getting the orb and stuff like that.
Additional problems being that you get zapped.
Technically, then there's also trying to break the orb free, where you're going to store the orb, that kind of stuff.
How big
Okay,
is
so
the
I'll just
orb?
kind of explain what the
Oh,
It's about the size of a basketball.
and how tall are the ceilings?
10 feet.
Okay. Do you think I'd get zapped if I came from it from an aerial view?
maybe,
Probably.
I don't know.
Okay. She's gonna take out her wings and then fly up and try to.
The skull. Bark.
I'm gonna back up with bark
Okay.
just in case something happens.
All right. So you go up and you try to do a dive.
I'm actually going to just shoot an arrow at it at first.
Okay.
I don't think that's gonna break it, but I'm gonna try to see if that triggers anything, and if not, then she'll proceed to.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yeah, I'm definitely backing up to the wall if she's about to shoot this thing.
21, and she will say all of this too, so
Yeah.
everybody can get prepared. She's not just doing it suddenly.
Okay.
21.
21. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
7.
7. As you go ahead and your arrow plants into the orb, nothing really seems to happen, but the orb is definitely hit, and you can definitely see an entry point of where it took that damage.
Well, should I touch this? The answer's probably no, but I can. If we have the healing and everything, you guys all have healing potions just in case.
A little bit.
Yeah.
What's the end
Heavy
goal of
potion.
touching it?
Okay, she's gonna hand another potion to Rezavan because he has another one, and then she's gonna go and more than touch it.
Okay. So as you go, you're coming down from the air, correct?
Yeah,
All right.
and I'm not dive bombing it. I'm
Right.
being careful,
So-
but I'm
So
tedious as I'm like reaching out for it.
as you go further and further down, and you get about within like almost 5 feet of it, and that's a natural 20.
Mark's nodding like he knew it.
That'll be 20 points of force damage as it.
Not 200, Dealey. Jeez.
Uh,
Jed.
Kind of laughing at,
I'm gonna join
at
Mark.
the idea that like maybe he's sitting on the like that ability like gets rid of natural 20s, like well deserved.
Ow.
All right. And as it does that, you see a giant crack start to form on the orb.
Oh,
Because
I'm gonna shoot it.
go ahead and make an
She's
attack.
also saying that.
Go ahead and make an
Or
attack
should
roll.
I wait? Okay.
no, I like
she
it being
takes,
broken, to be honest.
She takes out her crossbow. Should I shoot it?
Rosa, I mean, you
Rosamund,
okay with it being destroyed, or would you
I
rather
don't
keep
know.
it?
I don't know what this is. I don't know what magical burst might happen. I don't know. This seems reckless. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Well, we could also
Why
leave
don't
it.
Maybe it's good to destroy it though. I don't know. What is
We could
this?
hold-
What is this attached to? We don't even know what this does.
Well, it's rise, I think, right?
That's what Bark said. We don't know what else it does. What if it's attached to
Right.
his giant plan?
That is true.
What if it triggers it?
Yeah, we can always
We
come
don't know what
back.
it does. Yeah, I mean,
Well-
don't you have that pearl again? Can't Alize like identify it?
Can you identify?
I don't have the spell, if that's what you're using. Wait, why do you use a pearl? Oh, component.
Oh yeah.
I'd have to set it off again to go inside.
I've already cracked it. So we could always just walk away and see what's downstairs. That hurt, by the way. I don't know if I can even
That's
take
what I'm
another hit
saying.
like
it
that.
might get you killed. I don't know what a glass like that's gonna do.
I'm not killing myself for that. So how about
Do you want your potion back?
yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank.
It's I got ahead.
Why say many word when few word do trick?
Thank. Welcome.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if we wanted to get a local guard involved anyway, maybe an actual investigation can happen.
You know, the folk who can probably create a barrier and
Well, that's a good idea, yeah.
really wish I had my magic. We can do that. And talk to them, see what's downstairs. I can take a couple hits.
Well,
More, but
we should probably figure out how to get underneath the city first, right?
right. So I'm not risking.
Investigate
more
it,
of my
then
skin.
bring information to them. Because if they're involved with this, I mean, just like we've seen in other cities, they could try and thwart us.
Yeah, Bark, did you say where you heard him getting into the underground part of the city?
Yeah, I heard something like sound of stone grinding together, like the floor beneath me, us.
Oh. Okay, we
Like
could go
this
down
floor or
and
like
look.
the floor below this floor?
The floor below this one.
Yeah.
There's
That's
only
not
one
destroyed
floor we
yet.
know of below us, right?
Yeah, there's only
Right. Run.
this second floor. Next one will be the first floor.
Okay.
We'll come back to this one.
Yeah. I mean, if we figure out more about it, I don't mind destroying it if it's a bad thing, but
Obviously, it's not completely destroyed, but again, I think it's damaged to a certain extent. That somebody would have to take some time to fix it, to probably get it
yeah.
full capacity. So, I'm fine leaving it. I don't really want that.
Okay. Let's go see if we can find a secret passage, I guess.
Secret tunnel.
All right.
I like the idea of a secret passage. I don't like the idea of going into a scary one.
Yeah, no.
The idea is fun.
Maybe it's going to be a friendly, light investigative hole and tunnel.
I'm sure.
It gives answers and connections to happiness and future riches.
Oh yeah,
No,
all the
serious.
liches I've known,
Oh,
I've ever heard
riches.
about
Not
have all
liches.
been great great. Yeah, they're all actually happy.
Resident, were you gonna say something?
I was just gonna go real quick to the shelves and just say, Bark, do any of these look like any of you?
No.
Okay, we can go then.
All right.
I wonder, Resident, if you could find a headless skeleton and put him on it. If your magic deepens.
Wait, is this that stuff that hides? And he'll point to the jars. The hide stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Formaldehyde.
Formaldehyde.
Oh,
It's hard to find,
That-
so it's hiding from us.
Yes.
That it's hard to
Yes.
find. That actually did work out. Interesting.
It's been like
Look at that.
2 months in real life since that was brought up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, probably.
I don't know if you need a fresh one though. Not used up.
Are there
Drink
any that
stuff.
are empty currently?
Not currently.
Okay. Well, maybe I can take just some and see if it works.
Gotta have some fresh stuff somewhere around here. So.
It's like a
Closet.
hag's pickling warehouse.
So I'll take whatever jar looks the least filled, I guess, but like
Yeah.
small enough that I could probably carry
Yeah.
it with me.
Easy enough. You are able to find one near like the twine. It looks very much almost like a effectively like what you would see for like a scientific vial of sorts. Very a small cylinder, and
Okay.
you're able to get a little bit. Probably about enough for like a dose, if you will. I know that's not the right term, but that's the term I'm using.
Sure. Yes.
So
A shot, if you will.
Put that in my bag.
that'll definitely be a con save. So as you then head down to the first floor, as predicted, this looks like a common area where people could come and visit, have fine chairs with offerings of wine and food, with a roaring fireplace, and again 4 pillars with 4 lanterns, and then clearly what looks to be the front door to the tower itself at the very effectively to your left when you enter on in.
I immediately start looking for a secret passage.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
I want
Man,
to
does she
look at
want a
all the
secret
fancy
passage
things.
that's not dangerous?
Yes, I will join in looking as well.
All right.
Let me know if you need a blood offering again.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Oh.
Aww.
It's too excited.
I'll help you look around. Look, maybe not under this couch. How about over there?
Really stuck on the couch.
But it could be
Look,
under the
under the
rug.
I can
couch.
walk over and flip the couch up real quick and be like, nothing there. Let's move on.
13. I didn't get very high even then.
13. Resident?
I did guidance myself as I did this. I got 17.
17.
Nice.
Alize, did you roll at all?
I did. 24.
So
Nice.
as you all are kind of scanning and looking around, as expected, this trigger is well hidden. And you're kind of scanning, looking, not able to find it, and you're just scouring, looking for any type of button. And Alize, as almost this idea of like, it's not here, you look and you find on the leftmost pillar near the fireplace, the lantern seems a tad bit looser than the others.
Hold it.
And as you go ahead and you're as the fireplace
What a
begins
basic glitch.
as the fireplace begins to move and stops about halfway through, showing a passageway leading down to the base to who knows where. But the passageway is
job.
dark.
Thanks. I have a secret passageway in my house. Of course, it's hidden in the bookcase.
I'll cast light from my glaive.
All right. So you're all advancing downward. All right.
There's a shelf of bottles and stuff. Is there any formaldehyde or supplies down here?
Nope. Mainly looks to be that of wine and ale. Stuff perfect
Ooh.
looks perfect for having guests on over.
Is there
Can I
like
read
a
some of the
good,
labels?
200-year-old
So
like
I'll
Boromir label?
tell you what. I'll say for that, go ahead and make a perception check to see if you're able to find one. So just let me know. Are you looking for like an ale, wine, scotch, whiskey? That kind of thing?
Wine.
Wine. Okay.
Nice wine. Oldest wine I can find.
I'll look for a whiskey.
All right.
Got a 19.
All right.
21.
21. I find it hilarious that Gideon manages to find a good brand. So as you're kind of looking, Alizet, as you're kind of looking over, you manage to find that there is definitely a very nicely aged, looks to be a white wine from the areas of Kalimshan near the western border of Faerun, that's located right below the Sword Coast. You know that Kalimshan is known for being more of an arid desert location, which is more arid, I shouldn't say desert, but more arid, which is perfect for growing fine wines and vineyards. Gideon,
I think she will remember having this at some point.
probably.
It's very
Is that a
excited about
cacti
it.
wine
So,
from the desert?
And Gideon, as you're looking, you do manage to find a fine whiskey, as it looks to be that made from, let's see, it would have been made from, nice Cormyrean whiskey, definitely aged well, and seems to be that of having, have written down notes of like smokiness with a little bit of hazelnut.
Well, I feel like in compensation for what I've been through at the hands of this kind fellow, I think this is fine compensation, maybe that no one has to make records of, in my opinion.
So
I think it's really
Well, I
funny
mean,
that you had to do that, but you took everything else upstairs.
Before you drink it, can I check for poison later?
Yep.
Cool.
Just to make sure, since
That's
this
smart.
was a bad guy.
He looks at the whole rack for a second. I just can't. And I walk over to one of the crates and just kick the crate over, because he ain't gonna he's not gonna knock the wines and the whiskeys over.
yeah, and as you do so, a lot of moldy food comes on out.
I chose wisely. I'll be back for all of this.
So
All right.
as you then, with the light on your glaive cast, you start to descend deeper beneath the tower. Yes, Rezavan.
One thing, real quick.
Yes.
Is there a front window?
Yes.
Can I peek out to see if the
Yeah.
guards are still up front?
Yes. Quick scanning. You don't need to really roll a perception check for this because you're able to see. Yes, they are definitely still there. Though the Fire Ganassi seems to be losing patience and seems to at this point, I'll say go ahead and make a perception check as you're listening to the conversation.
How many of them got
18.
blasted by the door?
How much?
18.
Okay, 18. As you are listening in, you just hear they're definitely downstairs. I just heard something being knocked over. Does anyone know how to cancel out this this blasted rune? No. It's like, no, Lieutenant. Well, we're unsure. It's like, you're useless to me. Get me one of the mages from one of the Ayun temples or something. Get them here exponentially fast. Yes, and with them rides up to one of the horses and starts to run off.
They are coming for us. They know we are here. They are trying to get in.
Seems like we're in a bit of trouble with them. Maybe. Don't know why.
Well, then do we tackle this now? Make sure word doesn't get out?
What?
If they are
They
against us.
they already rode off on a horse.
Yeah, one did. One did specifically.
I'm sure we could catch up if we need to.
I say we just go and shut the door behind us. See what happens. If we have proof that something awful's happening.
All right.
Okay.
Unless you want to go talk to them. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't mind trying to invite him in, seeing if we can take this down, because then we can always explain our side. We didn't do anything bad. Unless this did trigger it, and they think that we're part of it.
How did they know we are here?
Right.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I just do minor illusion as the light goes out. Just do minor illusion of the red cloaks again. We don't know who they work for.
Maybe it is good to look further before we talk to them.
They'd probably try to stop us. So, yeah.
Like, do they know about the secret passage? They might just come in and there's literally no one here. So.
Sure is.
What?
They did hear it.
They knew
heard
about what
us.
was underground.
They
They
knew.
So they
said
know.
they heard us open.
Oh, yeah, I know that, but you just knocked over a crate like really loud, so.
Yeah. And I'm going on the assumption that Resvin told us what he heard, right? But the guy said
I mentioned.
they're going underground, so they knew something's underneath this tower.
That's not what he
Said we were downstairs.
And they're on the first floor. So downstairs means they knew we were going
Okay,
downstairs.
so that's miscommunication on my part. When they're saying downstairs, they literally meant in
like
front of
on the same floor.
On the first
Gotcha.
floor,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
took it
Rosa's-
as they knew we were going underneath
Okay.
the tower.
Fair enough.
Gotcha.
No.
No,
Okay.
Rosa's point was that we were making a bunch of noise downstairs.
Yeah.
They heard us. So if we just go by, like in the secret passage,
Yeah.
they might come in and they don't know where we went.
That makes
So-
sense. I thought they were like tipping off the fact, well,
No.
we already know this goes underground. So
Nope.
Yes,
All right.
let's go and close the door.
Ushering us in.
Perfect. All right. So, having made the decision to go ahead and pursue further, going deeper. Yes.
sorry, just to clarify, I'm sure those are hushed talk that
Yes.
we weren't trying to be loud about to make sure they don't overhear what we were just talking
Let's
about.
disappear in the secret passage and they won't know. Like yelling out the window.
Pull the lever.
Just punch right through the window. Hey, by the way, but anyway,
You don't need to send you a messenger anymore. We'll tell you where we're going.
so as you descend deeper, you do manage to find easily enough the switch to be able to turn back, as it's pretty evident as it's a lever on the opposite side. With the light, it reveals it. You do so, and as you continue to descend deeper and deeper, that's what we'll end tonight's session. All right.
I think they're bad. They're bad. They're bad, I'm telling you.
I probably
Okay.
would.
All right.
They're probably not.
Who knows? Well, we will find out. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see where this goes. But either way, a lot of interesting stuff tonight, and continuing this investigation into this tower, and we'll see what happens next. Excited to see all this. Thank you all so much for joining us. We are glad to have you all on this adventure. A lot of fun stuff. So with that, everyone, thank you all so much for joining us. As always, keep being awesome. Cheers. Hey there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then consider subscribing to be notified when more go live. Thank you to our official artists, Rachel and Dee Lee, for the character art. You can follow them under their socials, Pip400art and Raphaziel, respectively. If you want more D&D actual plays in between Revenants Wake, consider checking out games run by Mark and Mike on Twitch and YouTube under Marquee Gaming and Bardic Dice. And as always, thank you for the royalty-free music done by Kevin MacLeod, Ivan Dutch, Critical Role, and the Dungeon Playlist. Links to everything in the description below. And with that, we'll see you all next time.